All right, welcome back. You're still watching the Afia Morning Show live from Enugu, Nigeria. And of course, saying good morning from the cold city to the rest of the world. Now, very quickly, yesterday was actually an international commemoration, and this was for Girls and Women in Science 2026 with the theme Redefining STEM by Closing the Gender Gap. And who better discuss this than, well, a girl, and not just any girl, but one from the Smart Green Schools in Enugu. And of course, she's also here with the special advisor to the governor on education, innovation, and director of experiential learning, Enugu Smart Green Schools, Dr. Chinyere Onyeisi, joined by Divine Okeze, who is a student at the Owo campus of the Enugu Smart School. Thank you, lady, and of course, your adorable girl, for joining us.
You're welcome. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
Well, I must say, I'm actually really happy with this looks like a new uniform. I think it's one of the new uniforms.
No, it's a normal uniform.
Normal uniforms. It's just, it's really eye-catching. I've been seeing a lot of this in Enugu of late.
Yeah, the GTC, the Queens, we have other students that already have their school uniform. So the smart school is everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Spreading like empty.
I know. I mean, you have to pay for that advert now. Okay, so let's quickly get to this. And I would like us to, lead with you, Divine. What exactly do you understand by International Day of Girls and Women in Science? What do you understand by women and girls in science? What's science to you, Divine?
Okay. What I understand by the International Day for Women and Girls in Science is a day to recognize women's contribution to science and promote gender equality in STEM.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you know what STEM means? Do you know the meaning of STEM?
Yes, STEM means science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Oh my goodness. I think I have to resign. You need to come and take my position. You're so intelligent. I mean, that's smart schooling for you. Mm-hmm. So I want us to talk about the challenges when we come to STEM. A lot of people, sometimes they feel as if STEM subjects are being prioritized and that other art subjects are not as important as STEM. Mm-hmm. So could you explain to us if there's any gap that should be filled in terms of perception of science and other courses?
Yeah, it's very important for all of us to understand why there is need to fill this gender gap. Because when you look at what is happening in today's world, technology is changing seriously. And then technology and innovation is coming out every day, moving in an unprecedented pace. So if we continue to leave girls out of the space, it's going to affect us. We're going to have maybe the potential will be limited. The innovators will also be limited, and then the inventors and then problem solvers will also be limited. So what we need is to create an enabling environment to carry both the male and female together, ensure that provide them what they need to strive together, to effectively contribute, collaborate actively, to come up with a wonderful project. So we want to assure and encourage the girls to take up the bold step, build their confidence. There is no limitness in opportunity. Right. So talent is everywhere. Mm-hmm. So we need to bring out the talent from the girls, from the boys, wherever you are. We don't want to say this is mainly for boys, this is mainly for girls. So we're encouraging all our children to move together effectively.
I like the sound of that. So Divine, what class are you?
I'm in Just 2.
Just 2. And have you thought about what you want to be when you grow up?
Yes.
What do you want to be?
I want to be a food scientist.
Food scientist? What's your favorite food?
I don't have a particular favorite food.
What's the one that whenever you're hungry, you think about that you just wish mommy would make for you?
Jollof rice.
So that's your favorite food because it comes to mind immediately. Why do you like jollof rice so much?
It's always yummy and it's ready. It's easy to make.
Do you know how to make jollof rice?
Yes.
For real?
Yes.
Did they let you cook the jollof rice at home?
Yes.
Wow. So how do you make jollof rice?
Okay, first of all, you steam the rice. Mm-hmm. Make the sauce, and then the steamed rice and the sauce will join together and boil for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
I'm not your mom, and yet I'm so proud of you at the same time. So, food science, what is it about the science of food that you want to change? Why do you want to be a food scientist?
I watch other people are hungry. Some people in the school, maybe they will be hungry, they will not be understanding. But if they have food, they eat regularly. The child will not be thinking in class. You see a child put down because of hunger. And in my school, we don't have such situations because our governor gives us food every afternoon.
So where you came from, the public school you were before, there were lots of hungry children who did not know what to do.
Yes, I have lunch. I share with them. But some, they don't bring lunch to school and we close by 3 o'clock and we'll start our lessons. So they don't have the chance to eat.
I mean, that must have been so sad. And they would want to join you to eat your lunch and you would save them.
Yes. And some is not enough.
So you want to make sure that you're able to ensure people don't ever feel hungry.
Yes, and also if I'm doing so, I'm also creating job employment.
You're so intelligent. Wow. I want to be a food scientist myself.
Really?
How do you feel about how she spoke, her delivery and what she wants to do?
She's actually doing well because we have a lot of them that are now thinking out of box, not that regular general course. Maybe everybody wants to be a lawyer, everybody wants to be this, that. So now they're thinking out of box to solve problem. What can I be to solve problems? So at some point, you see some of them that say they want to be farmers because there are a lot of poverty in the country, and they want to make sure that there is food security and provide food so that we have sufficient food. So imagine a child, 12 years child, thinking like that.
Yeah.
So when that child graduates, the child definitely knows that I am here to solve problems, not just to consume.
So how are you preparing to be a food scientist at the Smart School? What are the things they're doing that you feel are helping you to pursue your dream, to chase your food science dream?
I used to study hard about agriculture.
Yeah.
And I also used to join lessons, club lessons that can help in my school farm. We have a school farm in my school that we used to go. So if I'm able to be constant and study hard, I can achieve my dreams.
That is amazing to hear. That's amazing. So your other classmates and you, how do you find the Smart School? Clearly you like going to the farm. What other things do you like about the Smart School? And before you went to the Smart School, did you want to be a food scientist? Did you want to study food science when you were in the other school?
No, I didn't even have my aim. But when I came to Smart School, they told me the reason I was there. I felt loved. In my other school, maybe I'll not be allowed to go out. Those intelligent people, they will be going out. They will be selecting a particular type of people. But now they give free opportunities. I'm allowed to go out. I'm allowed to share my own opinions. It's not only one particular type of person.
That's amazing to hear. So you didn't know what you wanted to be until you got to the Smart School, and then you started to think of this.
Yes.
Because you started to see that it wasn't normal for people not to be hungry in school.
Yes, they will not be concentrated. They will not be concentrated.
I mean, I'm so happy that we had this conversation. So, Dr. Onyeisi, I mean, this is evidence of progress, right?
Yeah.
So how would the Smart School system be commemorating this international holiday?
Well, this is indeed a wonderful... The Smart School actually marked this program yesterday. There was a talk show among the students where they actually emphasized on the theme, how they are going to bridge that gender gap, the role the students are going to play, the role parents are going to play, the role society are going to play, trying to identify that all hands must be on deck in order to achieve this. So the students already participated actively on this program. They talked about the program in form of talk show, where a teacher was actually moderating and then ensuring that the students come up with their amazing ideas. But the same thing happened to other schools. Like, what we did is to make sure that every school, every Smart School, captured what we call morning assembly drill. So we gave them a template on the International Day of the Science and Girls Child, so that they will effectively talk about it in the assembly, so that students will understand first, and then find a way how even the boys will open arm and work effectively with the girls to support the girls, to make sure that in taking that discipline, STEM discipline, it will be diversified. We don't just channel students to a particular area.
Yes.
Now we have people who are in robotics, people who are in mechatronics, people who are doing artificial intelligence, that's coding. We have people who are in science, pure science. So we have different students now that
So when people hear about the smart school, the first thing that comes to mind is science, is STEM already, because you're looking at the labs. We always see the videos of the labs.
Yes.
So how is the smart school system also helping those people who want to be lawyers, journalists, and the rest to accomplish their dreams?
Oh, looking at today's world, you see where technology is driving everyone. We are no longer in the isolation where people, if you want to be a lawyer, you can't survive without developing yourself in tech. So smart school now open up this opportunity to make sure that any area you are, we provide adequate solution to you. Wherever discipline you want to take your path to, we ensure that we give you that maximum support. The students visit the lab. They also develop their skills in different areas. We encourage them to explore, not just to limit yourself in particular
So for
area.
Divine, who wants to be a food scientist, are they practical, food? Does she actually get to cook at the school, or the demonstrations?
Yes, they demonstrate. They have home economics and agric. We have like both agric and home economics. We have smart farm. And then because of that farm, the children start participating from the farm, starting from the nursery, as in nursery planting. The students get involved. And there's something we call thematic curriculum. And in that thematic, we make sure that the children are actively involved in anything that has to do with farming, anything that has to do with, because we have school feeding programs. So the egg coming from the farm supports the feeding. So children come to the farm, participate in planting, participate in putting up the nursery of the farming. So then replant them to another place, then see the greenhouse, see how the water coming from fish pond is being channeled to the greenhouse, see how the manure, as in the waste from the poultry farm, is being pushed to the open farm. So the students see how the farm is connected. And then how thinking of becoming food scientists is that I start from having my own farm first, and then channel my farming to become a food scientist, to make sure that I provide food that is adequate. I make sure that there is supplement in what I'm giving the children, like there is protein, there is adequate food, like protein, carbohydrate, food, mineral, vitamin is fully completed. So we try to let them understand this, not just to give a child chaff.
Yes.
So from foundation level, the children already know what they want. Start thinking towards that
this is a
direction.
great conversation. I mean, this is great TV, seeing progressive conversations like this. Divine, it was so good to meet you, and I hope to see you achieve success
Thank you.
at the end of the day. Big congratulations to you in advance. And thank you, Dr. Onyeisi, for
Thank you
the
very
course.
much.
Thank you once
Thank
again.
you.
The morning show will return, and when we come back, we'll be looking at developments in Nigeria's aviation sector, the new aircraft that has arrived for Enugu Air operated by XE-Jet, and the incidents involving a mid-air disruption for Arik Air passengers yesterday, where one of the engines appeared to have torn apart mid-air, causing severe panic on board. The show returns shortly. Stay tuned.